Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here's a toss, right side. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Hill look to throw. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Come on.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. When you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Check, Bobcat, let's go now. Step, hey, check that.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Parker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for an Eagles first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Pack the 60, Cowboys!
They'll begin here on the ground. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. all even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Cougar 19 Lions. Here we go, set. Ready,
back to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
The 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. His throw left side is complete. And he's in. What a try. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. Big time play for Philly. 42 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Ready?
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
19 Lions.
At the 10-yard line.
19, Pioneer.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Nick, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, break. Reload. Let's go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back. Cougar 19. 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. God, Campbell. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Panther 11. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by Parker. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Cup 19! Cup 19! You're not ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Cowboys first down.
From the gun, they'll go with blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's caught by Lamb. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Ready, go!
To the air now on first and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Hold the ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now a handoff, running right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 33.
From the 33, here's second and a yard.
Ready. Panther 6, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On first down, here's Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
70. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Forward. Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
24.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That one swung out to Blue.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the set.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 70, 18 Cardinals.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's Josh Campbell getting in there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Set up.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Blue. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
In the
middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 35, here's second and 4.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Get up.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Ready. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Roll. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hold it ready. Man. Ready, go.
Here's a run, going left. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Go, Rig. Go.
Here's a toss, right side. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
19 tight. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on. Ready,
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Blue. And he will take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
On the jump.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 42-yard
Let's go
line.
now.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll throw out of the gun. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting